Good day, friends. Miloa here, and today's quest starts with Radonir in High Holland, Chapter 8. As near as may be. Let's go. Halbert can tell you more, but as he said to the rest of us, what chance is it that puts a wandering jewel crafter right on our path at this moment? He is right. It is a small chance, surely, but a happy one. Talk to Halbarad here at Ichidar again to learn more about his plan.
Our only aim is to help the heir of Isildur in any way that we can.
Think of this, Miloa. The line of Isildur is recognized by the heirlooms of that house, the shards of Narsil now reforged, the scepter of Enumenes, long kept in Rivendell, and the ring of Barahir, almost lost in Forestshell, but regained. I believe you have heard the story? And now this great company rides to the defense of Aragorn and the southern lands increasingly under the sway of the Uruk. Danger crowds around us upon every side, but our own safety must be secondary to that of Aragorn. Imagine, therefore, if a member of our company is slain or taken captive by the enemy, if that if that one bore a ring of the same description as the rings of Barahir, would that not give his captor pause? I have therefore made this proposal to Funi Gemcutter, to craft a ring so like to the ring of Barahir, based on Candith's description, that should any of this company fall into the hands of the enemy, it may sow confusion into his mind. This confusion may buy the true heir precious time. Tell me when you are ready, and we will go with Funi to the forges he will use.
It is time.
Let's go. Let's go make some rings.
A skilled jewel crafter has crossed our path, and Halbarad has devised a curious plan for him. He wants imitations made of the ring of Barahir borne by Aragorn for each Dunedain in our company.
Funi Gemcutter has been working hard within, melting gold with which to fashion quality imitations of the ring borne by Aragorn our chieftain. Candeth, learned in lore as he is, described the ring to Funi, and the dwarf has pledged that his reproductions will deceive all but the most studious observer. What is this? Hoy, you there! The work goes well, Miloa. Already some of the rings have been made, and they are identical to the description with which my father was provided. But the gold is running low. Very little gold is needed for each ring, of course, but my father can use only small quantities of the material when it is melted, or imperfections will arise. Bring more coffers of gold to me from where they are being stored. Pick up treasures of coffer from the corner of the room where they are stored. Okay. Here's 3 coffers. Hail, Candeth. The ring making is going well? Good. I gave the jewelsmith a description of the ring of Barahir as I remembered it, and if he has the skill he claims to have, his imitation should be suitable. Elrohir wanted me to send you to him, if you had a moment. He was contemplating our plans beneath a tree in the courtyard to the north of here, if you would speak with him. The crafting of the rings sought by Halbarad goes well, Miloa? Good. If these preparations give our enemies even the slightest pause, the time they take will be counted 5 and 7 times in value. Elrohir pauses for a moment, thinking, and then takes you into his confidence. Before we left Mladris, my father gave to me messages for Aragorn, confident that he would understand them. But I too understand their meaning, and that understanding fills me with worry. He bade me to remind Aragorn of the words of the seer Malbeth, and the paths of the dead I will tell you of. Suddenly, a shout breaks the silence, and Elrohir leaps to his feet. What was that? Someone in trouble? An exhausted ranger stands before you, his breath ragged and uneven. Hey, Halros, what's going on? Miloa, a party of warring Uruks has climbed the path to this place, and I have seen others in the distance. It will not be long before they arrive. Halros grabs your arms, desperate to tell you something else. Galadir stayed behind to hold them back. Help him. Go quickly and help Galadir. I will get help, Miloa. Go and stand with Galadir. Alrighty, head in there right now. Come into your aid, Galadirs. Despair not, Miloa. We will defeat these Uruks, or we will delay them for as long as necessary for the remainder of our company to complete the task for which we have come to these forges. I have told you once already, Uruk, you will not leave this place alive. Ha! A good joke. You two, teach them of boasting to Kuthak of the Ninkoth. Oh, those two. Is that the best you can manage? You impudent. I thought I smelled man-flesh. Or is that the stench of Ninkoth? Sargud, what are you doing here? The Ninkoth have this in hand. That is not what I see. Show these weaklings your barred teeth, my Camglock. Camglock, we will have man-flesh this day. I don't think so. Impossible! Together we can slay the Kuftak. We must put aside our own differences today. You are right, Sargud. What can you hope to do? You will be the first to die. Great company, attack! Let that be a lesson to you. Together the strength of Dunedain cannot be overcome. According to Fusi Gemcutter, his father's work is going well and smoothly. With no more interruptions, I feel that we will soon see an end to this delay. Halbrand laughed softly, a sound that has been missing from the journey of the Great Company unnoticed until now. I say delay, but I feel better for having a secret held in reserve. Let our foes mill about in confusion, while the true heir of Isildur makes stealth his ally. It is good to be doing something.
May this work prove to have been unnecessary in the end. Fervently, I hope it is so.
It is done, Miloa. I hope that this was just a momentary delay that we will never have needed, but in the sad event that one of our friends is slain or captured by the enemy, perhaps his Bibara here will buy our chieftain Aragorn some precious seconds. All of our struggles are for him, for the return of the heir of Isildur, the return of the King of Gondor. We must soon be off again. Our destiny awaits us in the wide southern lands. This show is possible because of your support and encouragement. Become a patron and get access to more amazing content and see your name here in the credits. Thanks for watching.